Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Yeah, welcome back. Talking is not an easy thing, you know. It's very necessary to take those breaks, right? Yeah, so let's proceed. Currency trading is the act of buying and selling different currencies of the world. So the currency market is the largest financial market in the world with over, somebody call that figure. Hello? Where? Daily. That's the daily turnover in the currency market. I'm not bullshitting. You can put it on your Google. Google is our what? Our friend. Check it out yourself. And you obviously know that you cannot be bigger than your industry market cap. For example, let's say the industry you are in, the market capitalization in your industry is 1 million naira. The highest paying person there will only be collecting maybe 300,000 naira. Right? Now think about an industry where a daily turnover is what? $7 trillion. So there is enough money on the what? On the table. Which is why I said that, what we call enemy does not really do what? Exist. It exists when the guy does not have work to do. Is that not? Keep them what? Busy. Alright? So it's where the currency of one nation is traded against the currency of another nation. So what is being traded now? Price. Somebody say price. That is what is being traded. A practical example is this. Do you know that as of 2020, March 2020, $1 was 380 naira? Is that not? You could have bought $100,000. As at this time too, do you know I was advocating, telling people, go and buy dollars and keep. I told them my speculation was that dollar was going to, as at this same 2020, to 1,000 naira. People were saying it's not visible. How is that going to be done? Me, I said, I don't know how it's going to happen. But this is going to do what? Happen. Because everything in life, I told you, is based on what? Principle. I've seen where Nigeria is tilting towards. And if we continue with that principle, I know the end result. So I don't need a prophecy. I don't need somebody to prophesy. Based on the little information I have about my country, I can tell where the country is what? Is going. So imagine you buy $100,000 worth as at that time. It's going to cost you how much? 38 million naira. Now come August 2020, $1 was equivalent to what? 480 naira. If you sell the dollars, the $100,000 you have then, how much will you be selling it? 48 million naira. Now subtract your buying power from your selling power. How much will you have left with you? Without lifting a what? A pin. This is what I'm talking about. Okay? We are getting somewhere. Is that not? Now, so if you buy, you profit when profit does what? Goes up. And if you sell, you profit when the price goes what? Goes down. Right? So Robert Kiyosaki said that what? Saving money means you are not growing your what? Your money. In fact, there is a strong chance that your money will lose value as inflation outpaces your what? Your gain. Now, somebody is telling me that, is this business not risky? Hello? Even the air you breathe, is it not risky? Hello? That woman beside your house that is selling rice and beans, she's taking a leap of faith to go and open a shop, cook that one bag of rice, because is she the one that put the people that are going to come and eat it? How did she know that if she cooks that food, people are actually going to come and eat the food? She can as well cook the food and no single soul will approach her. What happens for that day? Will she, because of that, say she's not cooking again? It's business. Right? We are getting somewhere. Robert Kiyosaki, this guy also said that what? It is only a fool that keeps his money in the bank. Hello? Did you see how much? I even thank God when Elumelu just announced this just yesterday. Do you know how much UBA declared as profit this year? Somebody please punch it on your Google. And I want it to be interactive so that it doesn't mean like I'm capping or I'm bullshitting anybody. Type how much was declared by UBA. 350 what? 403 billion naira as a bank profit. Hello, I know we have elites here, right? How is a bank supposed to make money? A bank, from all we know, is supposed to be an intermediary between those with ideas without money and those without idea but what? Money. So they take the money from this guy who does not have idea but have the money and give it to this guy. Instead of doing that mediator, which is their sole purpose, they now even take everybody. From you that have even idea and you that does not even have it, they use your money for what? For themselves. And guess what? You now want to be smart, right? They say they are giving you fixed deposits. There's something called fixed deposits, right? They say at the end of the year, they give you, if there's any bank that give even up to 10% per annum as of now, right? So let's assume even 10%. I want to help them, right? That they are giving you 10% per annum, right? Do you know that based on inflation rate in Nigeria, before the year runs out, it is guaranteed that your money will devalue by 40%? Hello? So you think you are smart, right? They said they are giving you 10%. I'm even asking them to add to it, right? So let's say you put 1 million naira in your bank now to on fixed deposit. So at the end of 1 year, how much are you getting as profit? 100,000 naira. And then inflation has killed 40% of your money before the end of the year. Now, how much are you left with? You are in minus 30% debt under your money. Is somebody listening? Yes. It's very simple. Do the math. 1 million naira. Everybody can easily relate. Tinubu just entered. How many months ago? I'm telling you, what I was buying for 600,000 naira then is what I'm buying for 1 million naira now. That's 40% gone on 1 million naira. So what are we talking about? So when that guy made mention of that statement, I knew, you are a man of the spirit. There is only a fool that keeps his money in the bank. Instead of giving the bank to help me lose my 30%, why don't I pull down my money to work and make sure that the same 30% I will lose at the end of the year is what I'm risking on this business for the end of throughout the year? Hello? Yes. Am I making sense? Yes. Instead of making somebody rich, I gave the guy money. Inflation even killed my money. Do you get it now? Instead of taking that foolish move, why don't I use the money myself? Shebi, I already know the amount I will lose, either I like it or not, based on the inflation rate in Nigeria. So why don't I take the risk of that amount, that percentage myself, and see where that takes me? Are you with me? So when it comes to financial freedom, saving is a what? Is a losing strategy. It's important to remember that cash is just simply a what? A currency. In order for it to bring value, it must move into what? And do you know another crazy thing about Nigerians? Eh? We love nonsense. Do you know that there is nobody in this life that you will tell me you are in your age 40, that there has never been a time in your life that the cash flow was coming, very, very frequent? Hello? That time you even say, and there's one time when money was just coming. Do you get it now? Is there anybody like that you have never experienced that and you are in your age 40? Eh? So what happened? There's none, Abi. So what happened to those money you were making then? Eh? Hello? We are interacting now. What actually happened to those money? That is when you remember your chukudi. That there's one spot at Lakwe, Abi, that you want to go and do what? Drink pepper soup. And when you go there, because you want to feel good, you buy for 5 extra people down the table. Abi, the only thing that happens after you bought it is what? Hey, chairman, oh. After that, what happens? Otilo. Tomorrow, when the money is gone and you are broke, they will still say to your friend that he's a stupid boy. He doesn't know how to do what? Manage money. Whereas, they are the one you spend the money for. You can never impress human being in this life. So why killing yourself to doing that? As I am, I don't live my life to impress anybody. And I live a very free life. You can see me on the street of Ikeja tomorrow, walking normal like every other individual. I don't know if there's anybody that has seen me like that before. I do that a lot. I take public transport. Hello? If he pay you, come and approach me. With all the things you have, why are you taking public transport? And you will hear the word of your life. Hello? Because I only have myself to do what? To compete with. Recently, I dropped car at home. I said, when fuel went to 650 and all of that, when I did the calculation, in a week, I was spending about 207 for fuel. A week, right? A V8 engine. So I told myself, if I take public transport from this Magodo here, just to this office, 500 naira, I don't reach office. If I calculate that in a week, how much is that? So that's, my to and fro is what? 1,000 naira. 1,000 naira times 5 is what? 5,000 naira. Am I not foolish to go and buy that fuel and saying because I want to do a big man, driving from there to the office, 203,000 gone? Hello? All because I want to impress what? That extra 195,000 naira can bless somebody's life. We are getting somewhere, right? So this is the multi-million naira question. How do we know at what point we are expected to buy or what? Sell. Now, before we go into that, it is very, very expedient. You know what kind of trader are you? All right? So there are 4 types of traders, right? We have the day traders, we have the swing traders, we have the position trader, and we have the what? The investors, right? Those that are willing to invest their money on the what? On the long term. So a day trader places his trade and withdraws his money or takes his loss within a what? A day, right? A swinger opens his trade and leaves it for what? 1 or 2 days. While a position trader leaves it for what? For weeks, right? And then a investor can leave it for months or what? For years to yield. So this is the kind of business, like I normally tell my students, that reveals you to what? To you. When people, I remember one of my students then, she said that she does not have greed though, that this one that you have taught her like this, as I've taught her this thing, all she wants to be making per day is just $5. Hello? Right in my front, this woman made $250 with her $100 on a live trade, because I trade live with people. Because what I don't introduce people to it. Right? So for you to know I do it, I put my money. Right? And so far I've been doing my class. I'm going to show us my account. Nobody has my equity of everybody I've been meeting with. The kind of equity I have in the market. So I will use that my same equity of up to $1 million to trade with you with your own $100. Right? So she made $250. I closed my profit. Right? This woman should close her own. She said, MacD, remember that thing you taught us that day? This market will still get to $300. I said, okay. But you told me you only need what? $5. Now you are saying what? $250. You are saying it should get to what? $300. That's why I said that what? The market will reveal you to what? To you. There are some certain things, because this is a market that's going to make you for life. You know, I'm saying this boldly, and I can swear with anything I have in my life, because my entire life depends on this thing I'm talking about. Every other chain of businesses I have sprout up from this same business. Right? So before it takes you there, it's going to actually shape you. It is not brainer that you say that, oh, MACD is very down to earth and all of that. The market will do what? Will teach you. Because the market knows the great potential that it can give you. Right? So what are the types of trading mechanism? You can either trade manually or you trade what? Automated. Because now, life is now even so sweet that you don't need to manual trade. Right? You write the code in a robot and the robot do the what? Do the trading by itself. So how profit is made in trading? This is Euro trade, right? So in the month of May, as you are seeing there, if you had sold, right, from there to this point B, the market would have moved 961 pip, right? Pip is percentage in points, or you say the price interest points. It shows you the unit measurement of what? Of price in the global financial market, right? So if you had sold from there with one standard lot, you would have made how much? $9,610 within the space of what? 1 month. We're getting somewhere, right? However, I'm going to show you, I'm going to take my laptop, show you my own account. I use 20 lots. So think about it. 20 lots multiplied by this. Right? You can imagine the profit potential.